Hola amigos, here with two-division world champion Jessie Vargas. Jessie, we're here at the Manny Pacquiao Timothy Bradley post-fight. Talk to me about what did you see in this fight? What did you think about it?
I thought it was a very interesting fight. It seemed more of a chess match than in the first two. You know, they were both taking their time, kind of trying to steal each other's moments, and being very cautious over one another, over one another's attacks. But ultimately, the winner won. Manny Pacquiao won the fight. The knockouts did help him, but Timothy Bradley fought a good fight as well. He made it competitive, but he waited a little too long.
Now you faced Timothy Bradley. Do you feel that was he different today? Was he different? Was he the same? What did you see in Timothy Bradley?
He chose to move around and be more defensive than we fought. He was probably trying to follow the blueprint from Floyd Mayweather Jr. But there's only one Floyd. So once he saw it wasn't working, he should have switched off and started attacking him. When he did attack in the fifth, sixth round, and a few other times, he had success. But he should have maintained that way. That's what it seemed like, and of course other details, but that was a big factor.
When I saw you in Washington, D.C., before your fight, you very adamant that you wanted that rematch with Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley faced Pacquiao, came up short. Do you still want that rematch with Bradley?
Everybody knows that I want the rematch. But will I get it? He doesn't want to give it to me. Even though he gave me his word in front of national television that he was going to fight me, he is choosing not to fight me, and he rejects the rematch. And he told me to fight somebody. I did. I fought the rank number one. Took him out, in 9, and now he still doesn't want to give me the rematch. So it is what it is. What can I say? My career isn't gonna based off of him. It's gonna be based off of him. It's not gonna happen. I'm looking forward to the future. I'm looking forward to big fights. I'm looking forward to showing him that I'm capable of doing so much more and being even more successful than he is in his career. That's my goal now. And also, what's the best way to do it rather than fighting a fighter that he couldn't beat him 3 times. Getting a chance to get a fight in Manny Pacquiao, beating him, would kind of let him know that, check this out, I did something you couldn't do. So it's something that I am actually going to pursue if it's okay with Bob and my manager Cameron. So I got to sit down and talk with them.
Well, since your fight in Macau, China, you also kept mentioning, Pacquiao. You wanted to fight Pacquiao. Him saying that he's retiring. Do you feel like that you missed that opportunity? That's something that you wish he comes back and you can get that shot.
Definitely. I mean, every fighter, top fighter, wants to fight the best in their division, and Pacquiao has been at the top for so many years now. He's become a living legend. And being able to beat him and having him on your record and resume, it's a huge deal. It's a huge accomplishment. So I'm always up for a great fight, and Manny Pacquiao would make for a great fight.
And it's been a few.
I do have the title. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I do have the title that he once had. So if he wants a crack at the WBO welterweight world title, well, I definitely would be open to it. And it's a great opportunity for me as well, fighting with a fighter of his caliber, of his name.
Exactly. Well, it's been a few weeks now that you won your fight against Saddam Ali over in Washington, D.C. You have your new trainer. Can you talk about how it's been working with him? Prepping for whatever comes next.
It's been great. Thankfully we had a lot of success together. From the beginning, we got the hang of it. We were able to work together. Our communication is great. Our friendship is phenomenal. We've been knowing each other since I was 8 years old. So imagine that we have the chemistry, and he's an intelligent individual. That really studies the sport, and was able to correct certain things that I did to give me more strength, more power, more speed, and more experience. So I'm very glad. I'm having this guy behind me. Dewey Cooper, David Hayes. Having them supporting me and having me elevate my game. That's what we want.
And you look spectacular in your fight in Washington against Saddam Ali. Now we want to know, what are we going to see next from you? We keep hearing, Juan Manuel Marquez. We keep hearing that name come up. Is that who you want to fight? Who do you want to fight next?
Juan Manuel Marquez is definitely an option, but I think he said that he does not want to fight me just yet. He wants to have a tune-up fight, so doesn't seem to be a fight that can be made at the moment just because he wants a tune-up fight. But I'm open to it. It's the same thing. Facing a fighter like Juan Manuel Marquez, Manny Pacquiao, with that name, that caliber of fighter, it just elevates your game and it shows the fans what you're capable of as well. And I am the world champion, so there's a lot at stake.
Jesse, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Thank
you.
you.
Again.